Do 5 minutes, I think. So Smear Golem, 5 minutes, play. Oh, he's not accepting challenges. So something's gone wrong already, lads. Oh. So Smear Golem, do you want to maybe... Oh, you've gone offline. He's gone offline. I'm either going to wait and play Smear Golem to start the stream. Otherwise, I'm just going to hop straight into trying to get to 1500. I'm not going to be able to do it in like today by any stretch of the imagination. In the past, I've been rated nearly 1,700. But that was in longer chess. I've never been rated very highly in Blitz chess. Golem is bad at the PC. He doesn't know how to do it. Okay, I might just start doing some ranked games then. Wait, I don't see how to play. So you've got to go onto live chess. Okay, so just go onto chess.com, go onto live chess. He wants to play. Yep. So come on. Yeah, I'll play a couple people. I can have a couple games to start with, and then maybe we can start the actual ranked after that. So Golem, go on to chess.com, go on to live chess. So you need to go, let me just throw it over here so you can see it a little bit better. So what you need to do is let me just grab this here. Hopefully you can see this. You need to go where it says play here, then click live chess. Okay, then once you're there, then you need to click on this. In fact, that's fine now. I can just invite you now. So play friend. So just accept my invite. And we're going to do a 5-minute one. So you should see the invite now, because you're online. There we go. We're in the game. So you're white. We go first, and you've got 5 minutes. Yeah, you found me. You got 5 minutes. Go, 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 go. Okay, so I'm going to start the stream with the Sicilian, as I basically always play the Sicilian against E4 starting. Like, I know it's good. It's the most common, probably, opening out of all the openings. It's even more common than the Roy Lopez, I think, in Grandmaster games. The only problem is I don't really understand it like particularly well, because I'm still basically a noob. But at the moment, again, I'm just trying to get all my pieces out. Nice. Smear Golem is castling. I think it's safe to push the pawn up here like this. Just grab here. So unpin the knight. Okay, he trades. This isn't too bad for me though, because the bishops are kind of like all else equal. The bishops are kind of like more powerful than the knights, just about. He might want to put his knight in here, and then he could maybe take my bishop, but I'm not too bothered about that. Generally, it's quite a good idea to keep hold of your bishops, particularly keeping hold of both bishops. So the bishop pair is quite strong. Trying to think of what some good moves could be here. This is one of the issues that I have in not knowing the Sicilian. I'm not always sure on like what the main ideas are behind it. But I was watching my my last stream, and I noticed that probably the main issue that I had was just blundering. So like there was a couple times in the game. That's just a free pawn there that it's given me, which is nice. So I'm just going to take back here with the pawn. Yeah, the main thing that I noticed in the last stream was that I was basically just blundering a lot. So a blunder is just a mistake where you have no extra advantage for doing it. And watching the stream back, like at one point I lost my queen. At one point, I did a couple other blunders, and I think that's like actually should be my main concern at the moment. It's just trying to fix some of those blunders. So his knight's in here attacking my bishop. I could take, otherwise he's going to take my bishop here. I'm not too worried if he does trade, because I'm just going to take back with the queen. I think I'm just going to develop my rook onto this semi-open file here. So if he takes here, I'm just going to take back with the queen like this. Okay, so now he's attacking my knight. So I'm just going to try and kick his bishop out of the way. And yeah, so I think my main concern in this stream should be basically just don't blunder as much as I possibly can. because like I've been winning games. And I've got like a reasonable understanding of some of the theory behind some moves, but I can often blunder. So he's coming in here, attacking this piece here now. I'm not happy about his knight being here, to be honest with you. He's also attacking this pawn here. All my pieces seem safe, so I'm not blundering. He's actually just... this pawn is undefended here for him. So is there any tactic that I could use to try and get that pawn? Because I need to protect this one as well. This knight's a big issue for me here, because it's causing a lot of threats. I'm just going to defend the pawn here by pushing it up. So I'm just trying to be really conscious now. Obviously, it's going to be more significant when we're playing the actual ranked games. But I'm just going to be a lot more conscious of making sure that I've not got any like hanging pieces. Like here, this pawn is, in chess you call it hanging. When it's undefended, you can just take it. So that's 2 pawns that I'm up now. I think I'm actually just going to trade my the bishop here for the knight. So I said that, you know, often. So he's just taken here a pawn with the knight, but the knight is worth more than a pawn. So there's no threat here, is there? There's no other threat that he's making. I don't think there is. So I'm actually just going to take here with the pawn. And that pawn's even being defended by this bishop. But if it was not, I would still rather take the knight for the pawn. He's taken with the rook, and I'm just going to take here. Because again, if you didn't know, the bishop's worth about 3 points, and the rook's worth about 5. So I would 100% of the time trade a rook for a bishop, as long as everything else, you know, is equal. Obviously, I wouldn't trade if it meant that I was going to get into checkmate. Obviously. So, and once you're ahead, you just want to really trade down. So, at the moment, I'm super happy with this position. The only thing that I've got to be a little bit conscious of now is time. So, I'm just going to play some reasonable moves that are basically not going to lead to checkmate for me. I'm just going to bring this rook over here just so I've got a complete domination over this file. The next move is I'm going to play here because I want to get his rook out of the game. So I'm just going to play here with my rook. He may take, and in which case I'm just going to take back with check. He doesn't take, so I'm just going to trade anyway because I want to trade at this point because I'm ahead. Let me try and trade queens if he will accept that. Because again, I want to trade because I'm ahead. I'm a whole rook ahead here, look. So if it's only the rook left on the board, that makes my rook more powerful than a rook and a queen being on the board. So he's coming in here now. I can actually just... I can't move my queen off of this file, otherwise he's going to be able to take the rook here. I'm just going to play this move just to give my king an escape in case he needs it at any point. I really want to get his queen off the board, even if that means trading my queen for it as well. And in fact, I can do that now that he's put this here by pinning the queen to the king. He can no longer come in and check because then if he moves the queen out of the way, then his king's going to be in check. So he's either going to have to trade here and I'm going to take back, otherwise I'm just going to trade with him like this. So I put him in check. Now that the queen's off the board, now it's just the rook. And I'm going to come up here onto the second rank because look at all these pawns still on the second rank that my rook can just take over. And this is like an easy win now. I've only got 1 minute and 15 seconds, but it should be more than enough time to win this game. So my idea now is that I'm going to bring this pawn up here to grab a queen and then checkmate the king. Why not trade the b2 with queen? I don't know. I may have missed it, or you may be miscalculating. So I'm just going to put my rook here, and look how powerful rooks are. This is why they're so powerful. The king can't get over here now, so I'm going to be able to push this pawn basically for free. Let me not pre-move too much because he's going to come down here with his pawns. But I've got enough pawns here protecting, and this should be an easy win now. So throwing a check there. I'm just trying to get him back, and this is just like a little mating technique. In fact, let me just go here first, so I'm blocking off this square. He might take here, which will be fine for me. He doesn't take there, so that's perfect. I'm just going to check him here. And now basically you can use the rook and the queen together to deliver a checkmate like this. And then that's the checkmate. So the checkmate there, if you can see it, basically, so he's moved back here. If I was to come in and check straight away here, he would have been able to go to this dark square there. So he wouldn't have been he would have been able to survive a little bit longer than he otherwise would. Which is why I moved here instead to block this square. He could have taken my pawn like this, but it would have been fine because I would have taken back, and then on the next move I would have gone here to block off that square for him. So that's why I did that move. And then this is just, whoops, this is just like a really common mating technique. So yeah, GG, Smeg Golem. Yeah, you played well, particularly in the early game. You know, you got your pieces out on your castle and everything, so that was really good. Yeah, this is just a basic mating technique. So I can't remember what move he did, but I think he moved. Did he just move across here? So the mating technique here is like you have one piece. When you can do it with two rooks, you can do it with a rook and a queen. You can do it with two queens, where because the rooks and the queens they attack in straight lines. If you bring your queen here, you can see that he can't go onto this square because it's being blocked by this rook. So he can't go this way. He's forced to go back. And you're forcing him basically to the edge of the board. So the three moves that he's got is either go back here, or go back here. You can see he can't stay on this same line. He can't go there, for example. Look, it won't let me do it, and it flashes red when I try to do it. He can't come forward, so you basically force the king back. Okay? And then once he's forced back one way, then you come in and you check him again. And look, this queen is controlling this entire rank here. So again, he can't come forward. He can't stay on the same rank. He is forced to go backwards. Okay. And then the last move, you can do this. And again, this could be with a rook or it could be with two queens. The last move is you deliver the last check here. And this time again, he can't go on this line because he's stuck, because the queen is taking this line. He can't go forward. But now because he's at the edge of the board, well, he can't go off the board. So that means that the king's got no other moves to stay out of check, and that's a checkmate. So that's just a really common mating technique that people use all the time. And again, you can do it with two rooks. You can do it with a queen as well. Right then, so let's hop into some ranked, I guess. Unless Edwidge, unless you wanted to play, I guess like maybe we could play after a couple ranked games. If you just you can send me your name on chess.com. Let's just have a look at the game report to see if I missed anything. To see maybe where Smeg Golem went wrong. So again, Smeg Golem played well in the start. So he played e4, which was nice. So I got 94.4 accuracy, which is quite good. So book moves. This just means like it gets played all the time. Really, really common to be played. So far, either good moves or the best moves. And look, like Golem's playing like the best move there. So even if you're inexperienced, particularly in the opening, it's not uncommon for you to play, look, again, the best move possible on the board. Because sometimes the best move is just develop your pieces. It says that this was a mistake. There must have been some kind of tactic that I could use there and take this. I'm not sure what that one is. So again, I'm not great. I often miss things. But the problem here was he left some of his pawns undefended, and I took them. And then once I was pawns up, and then this was the biggest mistake, when he lost his knight. You don't want to give up a knight just for a pawn. And then from there, I just wanted to trade down the pieces. Traded them down, and then just won the game from that. Please now against Edwidge. Okay, we'll play one game against Edwidge. Edwidge, do you want to just... If you know me on Discord, you can message me on Discord. Otherwise, you can we can play against each other. And obviously, I've got no idea how good you are. Oh, that's your name. I mean, if you're any good, you're probably going to absolutely destroy me. So let's go home. How did I do this again? I've even forgotten myself now. Oh yeah, home, friends. Add or invite friends, and it is. Let me just grab it from the chat actually. If I can just get the chat up. Let's just go here. Here. And I'll grab it from the chat just there. Perfect. Okay. Let's go back here. And here. Request. Perfect. So I've sent you the request. Now you can... Okay, so you're on, and you're playing. 1,800 rated! Oh, you're going to absolutely destroy me. Okay. Right, let's play then, I guess. Oh, you're playing a game already. So this guy's, look, 1,800 rated. So he's, like, way better than me. My road is to 1,500. Let me leave that for now. Let me play some ranked of my own, and then we can maybe come back for Edwich to beat me later. Or has he just finished his game now? No, his game's still going on. Okay, let's play some ranked, guys. So yeah, my main concern from the last games was just the amount of blunders that I was doing. I felt like I was okay in terms of in terms of like the strategy, but watching the game back, it was mostly like the blunders that I was making that was the biggest issue. He's double fianchetto here, which I'm pretty sure is not a good idea. Let me just make sure that I'm protecting my pawn. So my main concern at the moment is just going to be make sure that I don't blunder, make sure my pieces are protected, and just play kind of solidly. Because it's all well and good. Like I've grabbed like some good wins and I've grabbed some extra points, but then I just lose them again to like just doing a stupid blunder. And I need to be conscious of time as well. So he's just moving his pawns up and being a little bit weird here. He still hasn't castled his king, so I guess I can push here to try and open up the board a little bit. He's gone here and he's attacking my bishop. Let me just take here. And then I can grab this pawn for free. So that seems legit. Let me actually... Well, if I do that, then that pawn's going to be undefended now. So that's not great. Let me just support this pawn a little bit, I guess. Because this pawn's under threat from this bishop here. It's also going to take away the square for the knight. Let me come up here, I guess, just to put some extra pressure on that knight. I could do, or I could develop my rook a little bit. In fact, let me just get my rook out a little bit first. Okay, and he's thinking the same. So this pawn is the pawn that I've won, but it's not well defended at the moment, and I can't really see a way in which I could defend it. I guess let's just double up on this semi-open file. Yeah, so now he's doing a double attack on that pawn. I can't really defend it, to be honest with you. I might just have to let it go. I just can't see a way in which I can defend that pawn. Okay, so I'm just going to double up here. Now that I don't have to defend that pawn, I'm actually just going to add some extra pressure towards his king side. I mean, again, this is probably not the greatest play. Just come here. I've got it defended by my queen. Let me just... I need to be careful because this is only defended by the queen. I guess I could go here in the hope that he's going to try and push me out of the way with this pawn, and then this pawn is going to be more vulnerable. But this is the problem sometimes. Like, it's difficult to know how to... let me just come in here. And I can take back with this. Oh no, because then it's going to give me a fork, isn't it? So I can't do that. I'm going to have to take with this pawn now. Okay, well, he hasn't taken anyway. Again, I've just got to be careful on time. I feel like my pawn structure is probably a little bit better than his. I just need to be careful on time though, because he's quite ahead on time now. Let's see. This pawn is a weakness. Let me try and maybe I can mount some kind of attack on the king side if I bring my queen into play. So my queen was a little bit inactive out of all of my pieces. Come in here, I guess, and take. Okay, he's pushing his pawn here. Okay, let me just take there. Hopefully I can add some kind of pressure if I move my rook over here. And then I can even bring it over here if I need to. So I'm just going to come here, I think. Or in fact, I'm going to go here. Then I've got this threat of a check. So he's pushed up there, so that's fine. I'm going to go here then. Okay, now he's defending with his rook. Still Still got to be really careful on time here. I could even bring in my other rook up here. Or I guess I could take here. He takes... No, I've just got to be careful on time. This doesn't look amazing, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just because I don't really know what to do in this situation. Which is never a good thing to be in. I guess I could push with my own pawn to try and break up his structure because his king's quite vulnerable. Okay, so he's moved here, and that's just a free pawn, right? Can't see why that's not a free pawn. And I'm also threatening this rook. He is threatening a check here, but actually I should be fine because I can just throw in the bishop here. So that should actually be fine for me. I can even trade queens later if I need to, because I'm now up in material by bringing my queen here and checking. The time is bad at the moment. Yeah, I'm not great on the time at the moment. So he comes in here with a check. He's even done a little smiley face, probably thinking that he'd got me then with checkmate. But it was actually fine. So oh, this is a nice move. So I'm just going to pin his queen. So he just lost his queen here as well. So he can't move his queen now because if he moves it, he's going to be in check. So I'm just going to take here with check. I just need to be really, really, really careful on time now. So let's just start making some decent moves. They don't have to be amazing. Let me just try and get my rook activated or trade rooks with him if he's willing to trade. So if he doesn't trade, I'm going to try and find some kind of checkmate here. He might come over here to try and threaten these pawns. But then I'm just going to come up here with my rook to try and attack his king on this side. So let's see what he's planning now. I'm happy either way. Either if we trade or if I can get the rook up here to attack his king, I'm quite happy either way. I could have even come here to attack the rook and this pawn at the same time, which might have been a good idea too. I guess the best move for him is to go down here somewhere to attack these pawns. I do need to be careful about not losing too many points, but I'm so far ahead on material, and his king's quite vulnerable that I feel like maybe the king side attack is even better. I do need to be careful of my own king. So yeah, the time is bad, but now that he's in a bad situation, like look at the amount of time that he's wasting. So he's traded, so that's absolutely fine for me. I'm more than happy about that. Let's just come here and grab some of these pawns then, I guess. And then just promote one of these and get the win. He might even come back here to try and defend it. There's not a lot he can do, really, because my queen's just going to dominate so many of the squares. And his rook's going to be undefended every time. To be honest, he might resign pretty soon. I'm just going to come in here on the next move and take this pawn as long as he's not attacking my queen. I've still got 54 seconds, so I've got a reasonable amount of time. This should get me up to 1,300, I assume. And like, eventually, if he's taking this much time over each move, he might even run out of time himself. To be honest, he might even just trying to be stalling for time to try and troll me. Especially since he's done this little cheeky smiley face. In fact, you know what? You bitch. I'm a smiley face you back. How'd you like that? Huh? Yeah. Offensive GG him. I'm gonna offensively smiley face him. That's what I'm gonna do. Take that. Take the smiley face, boy. What you saying now? Woo! The G fella. Killing it in the game. That's a grandmaster smiley face right there. He's just running the clock down. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Nice. Let's nice him. Oh, an unintentional hashtag in there as well, just for good luck. But I'm not bothered. I'll take the points. How many more points? 8 more points. So I'm in the 1,300s, which is nice. Very nice. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's the GG. Was he a good sport? Hell to the no, he wasn't a good sport. Rage quit. Yeah, this potato. So I had one blunder and one miswin and one mistake. So let's see this. I didn't like his opening. He moved his pawns around too much, but I'm never super confident on like how to actually exploit bad moves. Like I know what the good moves is and what the bad moves are. But I'm not always the best at being able to exploit them. So like there, look, that's an inaccuracy. Apparently I needed to and look, my accuracy was only 63%, so not amazing play from me either. And again, apparently that is an accuracy as well with castling. So a few inaccurate moves, which felt good at the time. But I mean, like even at the time, I wasn't sure like exactly what I was supposed to be doing in that position. It's saying there it would have been better for me to move my bishop. It's saying that was actually a mistake. But then he blundered. But then I blundered. Nice. Absolute noobery right here, guys. I could play now. Yeah, let's play now then. You're gonna absolutely destroy me. But let's play one game, then I'll have my destruction and then I'll go back to ranked. So let's go play a friend. Oh. Let's see. Why can't I see you there? Am I just being an idiot again? I can't see you there. 1,888. Are you crazy? Oh, there we go. We can just play like this. What rating, Edrich, do you have to be considered like a master? Like there's national master first, isn't there? But I swear that's like around 2,000. So clearly this guy is gonna be way better than me. But he is bad in a Dane, says Spartacus. Nice. Well, I guess he forfeited, so I'll take the GG, I guess. There we go. So get ready to watch me lose, guys. Okay. So he's going to fianchetto his bishop, I guess. Yep. Just go up here. I mean, I'm still going to stick to my plan of just trying to not blunder. But against somebody of this level, it's not really going to be enough to just not blunder. I'm going to actually have to play better than him, I would assume. Because he's not just going to give me anything for free. So he's defending here. Let me just attack this. Probably castle on the next move if I can. 2,100 you've got to be a master. So this guy's not that far off from being a master. I mean, like, to be fair, like 300 points nearly is quite a lot. Hopefully I'll be at this level at one day. I'm pretty sure this is classed as being an expert, isn't it? Past 1,800 is classed as expert level. The level that I'm at is probably like early intermediate level. So I guess just castle will be fine. So he just put his pawn here to shore up this pawn. I guess, can't I just push here because he's pinned anyway? I think that should be fine. I mean, he can always take, and I'm just going to take here. So now he's going to push my bishop. Let's see. So this is still defended by this here. I guess let me just pull back. He could always push me again, but then I don't mind this slot for my bishop. Yeah, so I don't mind that slot for my bishop there. Maybe so that's fine like that, I guess. Okay, so he's got a little bit of tempo from that move. Where should I put my queen now? I guess back here should be fine. I mean, his king's quite exposed, right? What about even here? Is that too dangerous? No, because then there's going to be some discovered attacks on me. Let me just go here. Let's not worry too much. Okay, so he's pushing my queen again. Okay. I mean, I'm just going to be careful not to lose it. What's his threats here? Not a whole massive load of threats. So I guess I'll just go here. Nothing disastrous has happened so far. Just develop this bishop and I'll be reasonably okay. I mean, this pawn is a bit of a weakness potentially, but it's defended by the knight at least. I'd quite like to open up the center of the board so I can attack his king, but I guess he's probably going to be able to castle. The only thing is this queen here is causing him a bit of issue on this pawn. So he can't really develop this bishop here, otherwise I'm just going to take the pawn. I could even maybe like push my pawn here to try and open up my rook onto this file, I guess. In which case he would probably move his knight back here. I can't really see how, even if I did push here, how I'd be able to open up. I guess I could go there with the idea of pushing this pawn again. So he's gone here so he can fianchetto his bishop. I guess this isn't a bad move now though. Attacking the queen, so developing with a bit of tempo. Okay, so he's gone there. I guess like slot in here so that he can not castle, maybe? I don't know. I'm just kind of making it up at the moment as we go along. So he's going to try and castle queenside, it looks like, potentially now. Let's just... how about this, actually? Doesn't that win a pawn? Can't see why that doesn't win a pawn. So attack his rook, then here, and then take here. Yeah, that's won a pawn. I guess go here next to attack his queen. Yeah, that seems legit, I guess. I can get another pawn here, look. Just do that, I guess. And then I've even got the threat of winning his queen. Not too bad at the moment. Okay, so he's attacking my queen now. I guess... What if I was to take the rook here and then go here? No, because he could just take, obviously, there then, couldn't he? Is this an issue now where he's attacking my... Okay, so he's done a discovered check. He's done a discovered attack on this bishop. So I'm going to have to defend this bishop by coming here. I guess he can pin my bishop now with his rook. So maybe I was overly greedy with that. Yeah, I think I was overly greedy with trying to get that pawn. What about if I just come in here, maybe? Is that okay? Because it's a double attack on the bishop, isn't it? Damn. I guess I can go here to get his queen, maybe. Yeah, I was just over ambitious with trying to get that extra pawn. I didn't see these threats of pins and things like that. So I'm going to be down a piece here. I can't see a way in which I could not be down a piece. How about this move, actually? No, that's not going to do anything. He's still going to be able to get it. Yeah, I'm going to be down a piece here. Running low on time as well. Let's see. I guess this and check. It's not really done anything for me, but... And just go here with the threat of the fork, but he's obviously going to see it because it's quite obvious. At least it defends it. So he's double attacking it there. I guess up... No, that's not going to work. Oh, I've got a fork there. But then he can just take it with the bishop. But he's double attacked anyway, so... Yeah, this is not good for me now. I'm probably going to lose this one. Although at least I was a pawn up at one stage. I guess I could go here and get a passed pawn. But he's going to be able to grab it straight away, isn't he? Yeah, that's pretty stupid of me. Yeah. Yeah, that's GG. Oh well, one pawn up at one point at least. I just got overexcited about getting a second pawn. And that's what I'm talking about, like just seeing those, not realising that was a blunder. So this should be an easy GG now. I'm low on time as well compared to him. Nice. Could maybe try for a stalemate if I can, but it's unlikely that I will. That's checkmate there, right? Nope. Yes. Oh, timeout. Nice. Yeah, that's the sound of defeat. So my mistake was thinking that I could get an extra pawn when I couldn't. But I don't think I did too bad in that game, to be honest. That is my main problem, I think. My main problem is just not... It's kind of like thinking I could... Not realising when I'm blundering. So that was the move that I didn't see. The discovered attack on my queen. Move the queen back. There was no way that I could have got that. Yeah, I was winning, wasn't I? I was a pawn up. Was that my mistake there, Edwich? Where just here in the game when I tried to take this pawn. Yeah, I know I was a pawn up, but I think it was this bishop taken on f2 was the problem, wasn't it? Would you agree with that? Or was there a way that I could have saved it? Because you had that discovered attack on my queen with the bishop. So I needed to defend the bishop somehow. I guess maybe here. What about this move at that point? No, because you still would have been a bishop up after that exchange. You could have gone queen e3 as well. At which point? Where? On what move would that have been? Queen e3. Oh, so queen e3 here. Oh, yeah. So there. Then if you attack, just check, right? And then I can move back. Is that what you mean? So queen e3 instead of queen f3. Yeah, potentially I could have got the win then as well, but oof. Got the big L instead. But good game. Look at that, 90% accuracy, 62% accuracy. Apparently this was your blunder here. Yes, yeah, there's the best move. So go in there. It's only saying that I'm equivalent of one pawn ahead, but yeah. And then I could potentially have won from there, but no, that was a good game. I'm just going AFK literally for about 5 seconds just to switch a light on in my room because it's getting dark now. But that's what I love about chess. It's like one move is the difference between winning and losing. Computer is trash. What, you mean the computer analysis is trash? Yeah, but good game. Right, let's go back to some ranked. Let's carry on the road to 1,500. I felt like I was going to be super depressed after that game, but actually I don't feel too bad. So, let's just not fuck up, guys. That's the plan. Just solidity, because I feel like to get to 1,500, I don't necessarily have to play amazing. So I'm gonna take here and remove his castling rights like this. Then come in here and attack this pawn. Just come in here, but then I'm gonna get him to double his pawns. So I'm already really happy with how this game has started. I can come here and pin, I guess. Although, is that really a good idea? Is that a good idea? Maybe. Because I'm not going to take it anyway. Because I want to keep his pawns isolated and doubled. I guess here isn't bad. He could come here, but then I can just defend with my... Yeah, I'm just going to develop here, I think. Although, having said that, I could grab this square eventually. I think I will do this, actually. If he pushes here, I'm just going to eventually go to this square. He's unpinned like that. Let me just pin his bishop as well. Let's just double up on this file, I guess. Well, let me remove this square for the knight first. Probably a better move would have been that, to be honest with you. Okay, let's just go here. Add some pressure. So what's he threatening here? He's threatening to put his knight there, which I wouldn't actually want to happen. So let me just block. But then this is going to make this pawn weaker. Let's see. I don't really want his knight there. That's going to cause a permanent weakness in this pawn, though, isn't it, if I do that? This guy, look at this guy. Looking up moves. No, I'm not looking up moves, you fucking noob. Actually, what about here to block that move? Well, then he's still going to be able to do it. Let me just do it. It's probably wrong, but... Yeah, fuck. I think I blundered again, you know? No, it's good. It's good. I can just move back here. It's fine. It's not the best, but at least I'm protecting this pawn here as well. Okay. Let's see. Get my knight over here, maybe? I could even maybe... No, I don't want to push because I want to keep these isolated. I probably just want to trade down now, to be honest with you. Maybe let's get rid of this bishop here if I can. But then he's got this move here. Want to try and... So this is an open file. His bishop's really good on that file there. I feel like I need to get rid of that bishop. Maybe like this. And then followed by this. And then here. But then that's going to give me... I'm just going to double isolate his other pawns as well. Don't think that was a great move by him. Just get my king up here to protect this. I feel like he's probably given me advantages that he doesn't need to here. Because look at these. Look how weak his pawn structure is now. Let me just trade down here, I think. Because I'm really happy with my pawn structure compared to his. That would have lost me a pawn then. Again, I just blundered. That's fine there, I guess. So he's doubling up over here. Let me just use this to protect it. I should probably bring my knight over here somewhere to try and protect. Guess he could. This pawn move here is quite good for him. is really good for him, actually. I kind of fucked this one up. Wait, this isn't balanced to Dane. This is it's balanced though, at least. And what? It's just abandoned the game. Oh man. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll take it. Right, let's have a look at this. I feel like I messed it up. It was such a good start for me. So you never really want to have your pawns on the same file like this, especially if they're isolated. So there's no pawns protecting them. But I think I just kind of like buggered it up a bit in trying to actually like get some kind of better advantage. Let's have a look at what the game report says. Yeah, this Adane. This is like the new. This is Adane 4.6, and they basically found perfect balance. So you've got like the Rohan peasants, and then you've also got like Imladris cavalry as well in the same mod. It's pretty sick, actually, to be honest. I really like this opening. When my opponents played this, I really like it just because you can remove castling rights by taking here. And you can add pressure over here, and then you can double their pawns up if he does something stupid like he just did then. But where did I all go wrong? What did it say? What did it say was the best move there? To put the bishop. It didn't say that was a bad move. Let's see where the main blunder came in. So far, not too bad moves. That was an inaccuracy, apparently. That was the best move. This was a blunder. Yeah, because I would have lost here a pawn. So if he had taken there and I had taken back, he could have got that pawn. So I blundered that, but he didn't see it. So the game carried on. So that was a mistake on his part. This was a mistake apparently. But then he just abandoned the game. Apparently I should have pushed up here. So yeah, I think I was better before that, but I think I messed it up a little bit. But I mean, I'll still take the win. Right, let's go for another one. So we're currently sitting at why is it going back to this guy? I'm currently sitting at, let's have a look, 1,300. The road to 1,500, boys. How are we all, by the way? How is Corona Life treating us? So this is the Roy Lopez here. I'm attacking this pawn. He's defending the pawn. He comes in here. I think the correct move here is just to take. I think. Pretty sure that's the correct move. Although I haven't really played this very often. When people play like that. I guess he's moved his... Or is it just to pull back here? Maybe just to pull back here. And I've still got this threat. If he takes, I'm just going to take here. He's got that, I guess. But then... Maybe here is fine? Yeah, that should be fine. So take there. No, he's messed up his pawn structure a bit. And then just go back, maybe? I don't know. Just there should be fine, I guess. He's moving the same pieces quite a lot, which you don't really want to do in the opening. I feel like I didn't play that opening right, but what can I do? He's got the bishop pair, which I might want to get rid of. But let me just develop. I feel like that's the most important thing at the moment. Just keep developing. He can take like this, and he does. But I'm just going to develop my queen through that. So it's fine. So I undoubled the pawns for him, but... I feel like I might actually be behind here. Because he's got the bishop pair. Oh, that's a nasty move. He's gonna be up the exchange here. I didn't see that. Damn it. I can go there to block it, but then he's just got the pawn move. I guess I can... If he does move that pawn, at least it's going to weaken... I'm actually going to do this. Am I? Yes, I am. Again, probably not the best move in the world. just go here. Okay, so he's just taken. This is a discovered. I can do a discovered attack on his queen now, though. Can I make something happen out of that? Go here, maybe, and then I can pick up another pawn. Potential. This rook's still under threat, but I can always push up here. And then maybe even grab... No, I won't be able to grab that one. Okay, he's gone there with the queen, which is quite a good move because he's protecting this pawn. It's not all over for me yet, definitely. This pawn's protected by 2 pieces. Let me try and double my rooks up. And put some more pressure on this pawn here. So I'm just going to go here now, I think. So I'm down the exchange. I'm down a piece, in fact. But I've got quite a lot of counterplay. I could maybe make something happen here. So he's attacking this pawn. I don't think that's the best move from him, to be honest. I can defend it quite easily. Is there anything that I could do better than just defending it? I mean, I don't want him to be in my base, so I guess I'm just going to defend like this. I mean, like, look how weak his bishop is now, because it's blocked by these pieces. I mean, he can go here or here, but... Okay, so he's coming here now. Maybe I should have gone here first to push his queen out of the way. That probably was the better move. Let me actually go maybe here to try and remove a defender from this knight. Let me think. I'm just going to go here. I'm finding it difficult to calculate at the moment. Just taking here. I'm just going to take with the rook. I don't want to trade queens yet. Go here if he takes. But I feel like I haven't made anything out of this little push. Okay, just go back here. Okay, so take. That should be a free pawn, at least. Just take here. I'm threatening this pawn as well. Oh, checkmate, of course. Damn it! The most simple checkmate in the book. You see this checkmate so often where they just go to the back rank and your king's still in this position. If nothing's defending this back rank, then they can't go here or here and it's checkmate. Damn it. So at least I'm still on 1,300, but damn, I messed that game up. I had a missed win, apparently. It says it could have gone either way. Right, let's have a look at this game. We might just do one or two more games for today, and then we'll continue the road into the future. What I noticed was that even just like from my perspective, doing these videos is really good for me because I can watch back all of my mistakes and like talk about my thought processes through it. So I hope you find it interesting and valuable too. So all of these were book moves. Oh, apparently I did the right move there. That was a mistake apparently, but this was a mistake. Oh, so I should have taken here with check. And then he takes here, then check here, I guess. Is that supposed to be the correct move? Yeah, I just didn't really know how to play that opening, and I think it all went wrong from there when I was just getting stuck with the opening. Had a missed win, apparently. With this move, check, which I didn't see. And then what? Queen b3. Something. Something was supposed to be good there, I guess. This is the problem. Like the problem sometimes with doing like the computer analysis is that like the computer is way better than me, and I kind of need someone there to tell me like, oh, this is why this was the best move, or this was why this was a blunder. Because otherwise, the computer can just tell me like, oh, this was a blunder, or like if it was like a checkmate that I missed, like a checkmate in 1. And it says, look, this was the missed win that you had, this checkmate in 1, then I'm like, oh yeah, obviously. But if the missed win is like a checkmate in like 4 or 5, then I probably need some help to be able to see it. Anyway, let's go for another game. Hopefully I'm not going to go back down below 1,300 again. Come on, good fella. Just play solid. Just don't blunder. Don't blunder and don't run out on time. That is the plan. So this is the Queen's Gambit. It's a gambit because this pawn can be taken by this pawn here. I'm just going to push up here. I'm going to go here first. I think. I can't take here, can I? Yet. I think I can, actually. Yeah, I can. And then I'm just going to push up here to defend it. Oh, no, because he's got that pin, hasn't he? For God's sake, you're blundering again. Right, just push here, I guess. So at least I can break the pin. But that's not... I don't think that was the correct way to play the Queen's Gambit. So he takes... He's going to take back. He's going to take the knight. We're just going to take with the queen. I'm actually up a pawn from that little exchange. I think I'm still up the pawn that I won from this gambit to start with. So he's pushing here. I think this is the correct move. Just to shore up this pawn. If he takes, I'm just going to take back, undouble my pawns, which is fine. I'm actually quite happy with that. The biggest problem I've got now is that my... Oh, of course, because he's got this move here. I can't take back because then he's going to take my rook. Damn it. I guess I can come in here at least and check with some tempo, although he's just going to move his knight back. It's just that my king's going to be super vulnerable now. So, okay, so he goes there with the knight. Let's fianchetto my bishop with the threat of taking here now. Okay, so he goes check. Oh, and he's going to grab that knight, isn't he? I'm just blundering again. Damn it. I could even take this pawn, couldn't I? Oh, no, I can just take here, can't I? That's fine. That's absolutely... In fact, that's a blunder from him. What am I talking about? Grab his knight for free. Why not? Okay, so he grabs that pawn. Come back here and check again. Then if he goes back... I've got this pawn to take here. Adding some more pressure on this knight. This bishop is nice because it's attacking this pawn. I feel like this is just like a comedy of errors, this game so far. I'm also putting pressure on this pawn here, look. With my queen. I'm putting pressure on this knight. It is defended twice by the king and the queen. I feel like I might need to take my points and run after this game. Maybe we'll do one more game and then I'm just going to take my points and run. And if anybody wants to play, I'm more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come and play. Just give me your name and we'll play together. So he's attacking my bishop here and he's pinning it to my queen. But I can actually just break the pin by going like this. I'm still going to defend the bishop here. And I'm actually winning a pawn in that as well. So I'm quite far ahead now. I do have to be careful of my king still. But I think I might just trade now. Okay, so he's made a mistake here and he's just blundered this pawn away. So that's why that bishop was so powerful on this square here. So he's gone here now. This piece is under threat. But I guess I can come back here with an attack on his rook. So that he can't take there. And then just shore up the pawn like this. That should be fine. Okay, so he's missed that as well. And he can't even take with the queen because then I'm just going to come in here and check. And he resigns. Nice. Oh, he's offered a rematch. Okay, let's do it. I love this. This is like the competitive side when people start rematching you. What is he doing? Giving me free knights. I mean, why not? And the resign. An extra 8 points. And another rematch. Oh my god, this guy's loving it. Right, Queen's Gambit again. Okay, let me not mess it up this time like I did last time. Okay, so he's trying to pin my knight. Let me unpin it first. Then I'm going to take, if he lets me. Okay, he doesn't let me. So you see how he's defending it now. This is called the semi-Slav defense. To be honest, I don't really know how to play it well, so forgive me. Although I'm happy that he's done that because it's going to free up this file. I've got a bit of a better idea how to deal with this now. He's attacking this pawn over here with his bishop, but it's well defended. Okay, it's a double attack on it now, and he's threatening to take this knight here. This is more of a serious threat now. I wish I could put my knight here, but I've just plonked my bishop on there. So the threat is that he's going to take the knight and then come in with a check here. So I think I'm actually going to have to, although I don't want to, I think I'm going to have to just block this attack on my pawn here. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I could block here, but then I'm going to be down a pawn from that little exchange. So I think I'm going to have to block here. It's made this knight more vulnerable, but I can't see many ways in which he can attack it. Okay, he comes in here now. I can get a discovered attack on this bishop, but he can attack with tempo by taking here. He's threatening my light squared bishop too. Let me just develop my knights. I would love to take back here, but I need to develop it now, really. His king's still quite vulnerable in the middle too. Let me just go here, I guess, and challenge this knight. If he takes here, I'm just going to take back. Yeah, so he takes there. Okay, castles. Let's get this rook on this semi-open file. This fully open file, in fact. There's just lots of pieces, minor pieces and major pieces. So it's open if there's no pawns on there. It doesn't really matter that there's pieces on there, because the pieces obviously will move off eventually. The pawns never move off their files unless they take. They always tend to stay on the file. So it's classed as open if there's no actual pawns on there. Okay, so I'm just going to push up here. I can even threaten this queen like this. Although there's no point in making a threat if it doesn't actually mean anything significant. So what would threatening that queen do there? It would take a defender away from this knight. In fact, I can actually just move the knight. I think this might be legit. If I just move the knight here, so push the knight away, I can then have a discovered attack on the queen. Maybe even take a pawn like this. So his knight's going to move out the way, and then my rook's got an X-ray, it's called, X-ray attack on the queen. So my rook is kind of attacking the queen through the knight. Okay, so he's going here. He's threatening to fork just there, look, by putting his knight there, which isn't good. Let's see then. That's actually a threat that I didn't see there. I don't want him to do that. I can defend against it, but then I can't use this move yet. Let's see. I could always just throw my queen over here. Because this square is weak for me now. I'm running low on time as well. Let me just make some moves that aren't terrible. So I've still got this threat, and I'm just blocking that threat of the fork. Seems okay. Okay, so there's no discovered attack now. Let me just shore up this pawn here. I've still got control of this semi-open file. Yeah, he's contesting it now. Let me just... got some discovered attacks on here as well if I can find something useful. Let me just cover here. So I'm opening up this file so I can bring my knight up here. If he takes, I'm just going to take back. I need to be really careful of time now. 1 minute and 30 seconds I've got. He's got nearly 4 minutes. So I'm going to have to just start making moves that are not bad. Okay. I'm going to double my rooks then. If he's going to do that. That's fine by me. Okay, he's traded here. Not a good option in my opinion. I'm just going to go here. Seems okay. Because I can just take back with this. Again, I just need to play moves that aren't bad now. Okay, so here. Doubling up my rooks. I'm just going to come here to try and challenge his knight too. Okay, so he's challenging my queen here. Definitely don't want to go there because of the knight. Right, come on. I need to be quick now. Here should be fine. Just move it back. And then I'm just going to go here with my... He can come in there, though. Yeah, and he does. To stop that doubling up. But... okay, let's just go here. This probably would have been a better spot for my queen. I'm just going to go here next. Okay, let's still go here next. This doesn't look like a good position to be in for me, though. But I'm getting really low on time. Okay, let's attack this knight now. I'm going to try and remove the defender of this bishop. So the plan is take here, and then there's no defender of the bishop, then take the bishop. Although, having said that, the queen's defending it now. But I can always just... Yeah, I'm just going to bring my rook here and then add another attacker onto this. And he's actually pinned because he can't move it away because I'll be up a rook if he moves it away. So the threat is here for me just to take this and then take here. Now, if he moves his queen to try and defend the knight, well then he can't go onto this square. And if he moves his queen away like over here, then I can just take... Oh no. Okay, so he's moved there. That's decent for him. Can I try and remove the queen somehow? Not sure if I can. Let's see. Okay, I just need to be quick now. Just going to take... Okay, he takes with the knight. I really, really need to be quick now. Okay, let's get the queen back into the action. Just here. I can even go here next move. Unless he moves his bishop up there. Okay, let's still go here. I'm 18 seconds. I'm probably going to lose on time. Okay, just take. Okay, just check. Okay, just take. Got his knight here as well that I could take if he's not careful. There's no defender of this bishop either. It's not under threat at the moment. There, I guess. I should have just taken here, actually. Do that on the next move, so long as it's not a blunder. It would be a blunder now. Let's just go here. Threaten the bishop. Go take this, if he lets me. Got 2 passed pawns. Yep, he's let me. It's going to take here. I'm probably just going to still lose on time, though. That's the problem. I'm just going to push my pawn, I think. Okay, just push the pawn. Okay. Oh, and I've lost on time. Damn it. I could have won that one, but I was losing on time. I know, fella always losing on time. He's offered me a rematch again. Right, okay, fine. We'll do one last rematch. This guy loves it. Right, come on. I was explaining too long then. Is he going to give me a free... No, he's not. Okay. Fella always losing on time. I know, right? It's just Blitz. I'm not that used to Blitz. Okay. Just take, I guess. Develop. Castle. Because I would have won that one as well if it wasn't for the bloody time. Okay, can't go there now. Let's do this first. Just go here. In fact, haven't I got a... I think I do, don't I? Just to check here. Yeah, I do. A little tactic. So check. Check again. And then take this. Which is nice. I missed that earlier, but luckily he still didn't solve the problem. I can even throw in a check in here, and he's in quite big trouble. You know when you don't lose on time, if you checkmate your opponent in the first, like, 30 seconds. What do you say to this triple move of the knight? I don't think it's good. Right, so I'm going to check here. Get my queen in a really active position. Obviously, I would have gone here for checkmate, but obviously I can't do that now. Develop the rook, I guess, and then I can even just try and swing it up here. Probably going to move his knight here to try and kick my queen away, which is fine. I'll just move it away. Okay, so he's actually brought his bishop in there. That's fine. I'll just move away. His king's really vulnerable, so I don't actually want to be trading. Even though I'm slightly ahead in material, in this situation I don't want to trade because his king is way more vulnerable than mine. Let me try and get my bishop out. Having said that, sometimes it is a good idea to get rid of the defenders of the king. So let me actually develop my bishop here. Because I don't mind trading as long as I'm getting rid of some of the defenders of the king. And he's actually going to have to trade here. Okay, I'm going to postpone that trade a little bit. Just so I can get my other pieces out. Put some more pressure on this pawn here. I could even double up my rooks. Which I'm probably going to do now, actually. Why is he going here? Oh, he's shoring up that pawn a little bit more. But is that a blunder? I can take here... He's got this knight here that's defending this pawn as well. I could even just push this here, right? So take. Maybe I should just double up my pawns, my rooks. Again, I got to think of time. Okay, let's develop my rook quite high up so that I can maybe swing in here. Is that legit? Let's push here first so he can't push the pawn. And I'm going to get the knight out of the way a little bit. Then I can come up here. Okay. So let's... Okay, so he's come back here and he's attacking my queen. This pawn looks tasty right now. But I could even swing my queen over here to try and attack the king side. That could be legit too. So I could even take and then knight up here. Looks dangerous. Doesn't look too bad for me at the moment. I just don't know, like, this is the problem that I've got. I don't know. I can tell that it's not good for him. I just don't know how to capitalize on it. Check here maybe even first. Is that the right move though? So check there. He's defended this pawn a little bit better. I don't think I do want to do that actually, because I want his king to be blocking that pawn. Can't take back with the pawn because then I'm going to take his queen. So I'm just going to hop in with my knight up here. He's going to have to take with the rook. When he takes with the rook, then his rook's going to be not defending this pawn anymore. So then I can move my knight in here with some threats. He's going to move his queen here. What about coming in with my queen like this? I just don't know how to make this. I know there must be some kind of variation where this is like super good for me and super bad for him. Let's just come in here, I guess. Is that right, though? I don't think it is. Think about the time as well. He is threatening that pawn, but it's not really a risk at the moment. Let me develop my rook up here like I was thinking about before, and then maybe swing it in over here. Just to add even more pressure onto this pawn. Okay. He's taken there, fine. Even take here and sacrifice it. Then swing the rook in. I think that might work, actually. Fuck it. YOLO. Damn it. I YOLO'd too soon. Here, maybe? Add some more pressure. So I'm just trying to get his king. I just can't see the variation in which I actually get it. Okay, I'm gonna bring my rook over here now to attack this. Although he's just gonna push up there, isn't he? I can kick the king out. I can kick the queen out of the way here, like this. Maybe even remove the king as a defender. Yeah, that's it there. That's a good move. So remove the king as a defender on that knight here. Now I can attack this knight with a threat on the queen. That seems okay. So he's going to have to move his king out of the way. Now I can take this with a threat on the queen. Now his king's in all kinds of crazy trouble. I've got a check here that I could do if I need to. I've got checks along this rank. I just don't see where the checkmate is, though. Moves his queen here. I guess I can check. I've only got 40 seconds as well. So where's he going to move his queen? Either here, here. Probably he's going to move it there. If he does move it there, I guess I can actually trap it, right? So he's just giving his queen, because I think it might have even been trapped there, you know? So I'm just going to take his queen. Takes back with the rook, which probably even wasn't the best decision. So just take that. Just come in with a check here, I guess. Seems okay. Okay. Maybe try and gobble some pawns up. Or any of the better moves. I need to be careful on time now. Right, let's just start moving. Yeah, let's just start moving. Because I'm clearly winning. The only problem is now I might lose on time because I've got 20 seconds left again. So I've got this move's come in. I just need to be super quick now. Right, check. Okay. Actually, I had a checkmate there. Damn it. Shit. Okay, it's fine. If he moves this knight, though... No, he's not going to move it. Okay, let's just go get a queen. Shit. Okay, but if he takes, I'm just going to take the knight. It's fine. And if he moves this knight, he's in checkmate. We should be good here, guys. I hope. Even though we've got 13 seconds, hopefully we should be good. I'm rated 1,311. You can see it just at the bottom here, look. Shit, I should have taken here. Okay, grab the queen. Oh, are you kidding me? What the hell? Oh, I cannot believe it. Oh, I'm going to decline that. rematch. What an idiot I am. Again, it's the blunders. The blunders. Like, I'm so winning. Obviously, that wouldn't have happened if I had more time, but it shouldn't have happened even with that amount of time. Oh, I had a one move checkmate as well in there. Look at this. Look at this here. I could have just checkmated him there in one move and got the win. Oh, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, I can win. I can be winning the game, and then I can just completely throw it away with blunders. And I was recently watching. Watching a YouTuber, a chess YouTuber, who was talking about blunders. Let me show you on the stream. What was it called? Blunders chess. Basic principles. I think it was something like this. That was it. So let me just show you this. Undefended pieces. This.
So kind of.
I really recommend this guy for help with your chess if you want to get better at it. Josh Bartholomew. And he basically said, like, you know, a lot of the time, what you need to do is you just need to be looking out for blunders at a certain level of chess, and at the level that I'm at. You just need to be watching out for blunders, because if you can still blunder, it means that, like, your whole position could just fall apart at any moment. Obviously, everybody blunders, like even grandmasters blunder, but I feel like with me, the amount of blunders that I'm doing is genuinely affecting, like, a good proportion, a good percentage of my games, which is why I'm trying to focus on not blundering. And this is the video that I've just been watching about it, basically where he describes how you can, like, scan the position to see if there's any mistakes. But, like, in that position, I mean, I was under time pressure, sure. Like, I understand I only had 10 seconds left on the clock, which played a big part of it. But I shouldn't have lost a checkmate there, especially when I had one checkmate earlier. Right, guys. So before I sign off, does anybody want to look at the accuracy from both players? 30% and 21%. I mean, it's hard in Blitz to play right. I had this little tactic, which was nice. At least I managed to spot that. So look, I had this tactic right from over here, which is why these couple moves before were mistakes. So it's actually winning the game there. I probably could have attacked his king better if I knew how to. But yeah, not a great game by both players. And then I can't believe I lost it to the checkmate. I was 15 points ahead, look. And then, like an idiot, I should have just traded there as well. Checkmate. What a noob. Right, I'm going to have to leave it there, guys. Unless anybody wants to play from the chat. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it there before I get too depressed with myself. And I'm going to be back. At least I made it onto 1,300. And we stayed there despite this loss. But that's the thing, like, I can get myself a nice win and I can start to do well and beat players. Like, you saw I nearly beat Edwich. I mean, I was ahead for most of the game. And he's like a 1,900 nearly rated player. So it's not like I can't play well. It's just that I blunder. And obviously, if I'm going to like beat a person who's rated 1,300 or 1,400, which I could easily do, if I'm going to beat them one game, but then the next game I'm just going to blunder and lose to someone who's rated only 1,200, then my points are never going to go up. So I feel like the main thing that I need to do at the moment is work on my blundering. And, like, it's understandable, at least. Hopefully you can forgive me for it. It's understandable because, like, I haven't played for a while. I took quite a big break from playing chess. So it's understandable that if I'm going to be rusty, it's probably going to be, like, not spotting blunders. But I feel if I can get my blunders under control and I basically just stop throwing away easy wins, or just stop with the easy giving my opponent a winning position, then I should be so much more solid. Because I feel like I can play reasonably well. I just keep blundering. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one. I might even do another stream tomorrow around the same time. And if you want to play me anytime, just